Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Entertainment Daily, where we cover world news, celebrity gist, and much more interesting topics. Today, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about a disaster that is happening in Greece, and we had reported about one of those. And on that video, I had said in summertime, and I will quote myself again, and you can check the previous video for this. But this is a direct message to the Prime Minister of Greece, Sir Mitsotakis Kyriakos, or Kyriakos Mitsotakis, and his government and everyone that is responsible for protecting Greece and the citizens of Greece, Elada, Hellenides, as they are known. Okay, so let's get into this conversation. I had said, like I said, I will quote myself again, that during summer seasons, with what we have noticed in Greece, is that wildfire in Greece in summer season is like 5 and 6. It keeps happening, it keeps occurring, and the story is always the same. Now, a few days ago, we were reporting about the fire and how the firefighters in Eos Islands was actually battling the fire. And I had said it looked suspicious before they started talking about we saw a jerry can here and this and that, suggesting that the fire was started by someone. Isn't this obvious all these years that these fires have been started by someone? Moving on. Now, the letter came out and said a woman from Georgia, like a Georgian woman, was caught, and they're saying that other people were also caught in the process, being part and parcel of that fire in Eos Island. We're still talking about the fire in Eos Island. Now, as I'm talking to you right now, there is a new fire in the coastal town of Plahia, Fakies, and Timari, about 40 kilometers southeast of Athens. Eos Island is one of the Greek islands. The fire has been burning so much damages, and now we're going towards mainland Athens, and the names of these places I just mentioned to you, Phocaia, Palia, and Timari. Correct me if I'm not pronouncing the names wrong. Right, sorry. But what is the government going to do about it? Prime Minister, with all due respect, and the people that are responsible in Greece, I don't know what department in this country is responsible for making sure that wildlife and nature and things like that are protected. Greece is a country with historical sites and many things that needs to be protected. When will the government sit up? When will the government and Mr. President, I want to ask, Prime Minister, they call you people use, but I want to ask this question. When will you people make the decision that will actually be sustainable and it will last long, and it will put fear in the minds of people that are thinking about doing things like this? Every year you people come about wildfire, wildfire. Why is it always happening during the season when Greece is the hottest, like the hottest season in Greece? Why these fires are not being started in January, December? Why? February, March? No, it has to be May, June, July. May, June, July. The heat is something else right now in Greece. If you're living in Greece, you can testify. And that is the time that magically wildfire starts. Okay, if people are arguing that, well, the temperature in Greece is not half as hot as Africa. So why is it that we are not getting so much wildfire every summer? Our weather is always hot. Why is it your country having wildfire all the time? Isn't it clear that there are a set of people that just don't like you people, have a personal beef with you people, and they constantly keep setting the fire, different parts of the nation, setting fires in different parts of the nation? Laws that you have that governs most of the crimes is just like slapping somebody across the head, and that's it. Sometimes you have to put strict punishments that when people are caught, when they think about what they will face, they will not go start the fire. The weather is hot enough. People are trying their best, and now you have to battle with the air pollution. Houses are burning, lives, people are losing their lives, livestock, everything. And the damage it causes, with the climate change and everything. If people feel like they have problem with the government, with people, why are you burning the forest? Are you having the problem with the forest? Or if you're having a problem with a Greek person or the Greek government or whatnot, why not battle it out? If you can take it to court, whichever way you want to handle it. If you want to throw some punches with people that you feel like, okay, they upset you, go ahead and do that. Setting the forest on fire is going to do what? It's going to do what? And because the government will not properly investigate these things, they will always come out, oh, because of the heat in June, then we had a wildfire. Because of the heat in June, how many years this has been going on? If you're somebody that you've lived in Greece for a number of years, then you totally understand what I'm talking about. Mr. Prime Minister, how is this okay? And the politicians, you people, your job is to go to the House of Senate or this and go there and quarrel and fight and throw punches and scream, and you never pass any reasonable laws. You never investigate crimes like this properly and prosecute those that are responsible severely. We're not talking about mild punishment, we're talking about severe punishment for acts like this. Because a person that wakes up one morning, one afternoon, one evening, one night and feels like I will go and start a fire somewhere because I hate this country, that's not a human, that's a monster. So, Mr. President, sir, and every other arm of government that is responsible for protecting and making sure that things like this don't happen, what are the measures that you have taken? In the previous video I made mention of why not create a special task force that will be responsible for the forest. Greece is not that big of a country, so it can be done. Why not organize and make sure that trail cameras are set in areas that you people suspect that fires, will be started? All major areas where if fire is started will cause a huge devastation, a huge loss, trail cameras should be there. Patrol teams should be there. Politicians, you people do nothing really, but you have high salaries. The money you take home is just too big for doing nothing for your nations. So slash that down a little bit and create a task force where you pay them to do these jobs. They will be in the front line, they will be in the fields, while you people wear your coats and your suits and pretend that you are working for your country. But every year we keep seeing these fires in June, in May. If you people had done something, this will not be happening, because whoever is thinking, whatever group they formed that they've decided that, oh, in June, in May, we'll start, going to different areas of the country and we will start the fire one after the other just to destabilize the firefighters. These firefighters are humans also. How much are they being paid that they will just be all the time they're out there? You need to see the Greek firefighters. Shout out to the Greek firefighters. You need to see them in action for a fire that was deliberately started by someone. And the government will come out, give one official statement that makes no sense, and that's it. We are investigating, and then we will persecute one person, and then we will do this, and when we do that, and that's it. And give it some months, the next year, summer, exactly the same period, this set of people will go and start a fire. Are people like this even hard to fish out? Now, when this whole thing starts, anybody that talks about this video, go in their comment sections and try to see the type of comments that people are dropping. I remember in my last video, somebody dropped a comment that clearly shows a different flag from a different country and things. I said, Greece will be finished. You can actually help yourself by having people that watches this type of statements, people that are planning and wishing you people ill online, boldly writing these things because they're in support of the fire that is happening. If you pick all of them up one after